Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah. Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. Well under 10 today. I think it's only 8.5, but we'll get into that in a second. So, Rochelle, this came in my Macy's. Gabrielle. So, yeah, it's a really nice fragrance. I love Chanel products. I just wanted to show you that I'm just waving this around now. So I have your scent. It's fun. It's fun to have a signature one, isn't it? Well, they want me. They want me. Freestyle Weight Watchers wants me. So, what do you think? Should I do it? It runs out in a little while, so you'll have to let me know. I love when I get that stuff in the mail or my email box. It's like, really? You want me back? After all the things I've said about you? So this is part of my food plan, so I just thought I'd do a show and tell. This is 25 grams of lightly steamed organic Pero green beans. 25 grams, okay? It's not a lot, but it gives me something, a different variety than just my salad. And so I always get excited about that. And I'll put a little Kerrygold on it, and I'll be in heaven. That works for me. Just 25 grams, no big deal, lightly steamed. And then this, no, this is not my big A salad. This is my spinach and baby romaine salad. Okay, so this is 30 grams of organic baby romaine leaves and 100 grams of baby organic spinach with 10 grams of crumbled blue cheese. Crumbled blue cheese that I did all by myself. All by myself. This is when I'm talking about the baby romaine. This is what I'm talking about. It's loaded with good stuff. So I always buy the organic lettuces. And then this is the, what I've got the 100 grams of on top of the baby romaine. And this is really power packed. Now this is assuming 85 grams and I've got 100, so it's 20 calories. And then 3 grams of carbs. So spinach is higher in carbs, 2 grams of protein, which is amazing because it's like a veggie. But here's where it gets great. So I'm having even more of this. Iron, 15, calcium, 8, potassium, 15%. So I'm having more than that. So that's a break because it's so hard to find in other places. 420 milligrams of potassium in 85 grams of this, which they say is 2 cups. And as we all know, I do not smush 2 cups into a measuring cup. I weigh it out. And so that's 85 grams. So vitamin A is 160%, vitamin C 40%, magnesium 15%, vitamin K that they're always talking about being so important. So I'm having more of this, 510%. That works, right? Folate 40%. So that's what I'm having. And then on that, I've got the organic unfiltered olive oil, carapelli, and then the macadamia nut. And so I will have 3 tablespoons combined, 1.5 macadamia, 1.5 extra virgin olive oil. And I just wanted to do that show and tell for my salad, just for the visual, because sometimes we don't see how big it is. And as far as this goes, this is a bread and butter size plate sometimes when we hold them up. So a very small portion, but it works. I love keeping my carbs low. I do fatty fasting, intermittent fasting. I have two bulletproof coffees. One is a larger, more oil, and the other one is modified throughout the day. I get up around 3 or 4 in the morning when I'm not doing an overnight. When I'm doing an overnight, I get up at 11:15 to get ready to go into for midnight. So, and then I have my 1 meal a day between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. And I think that is what rocks my ship because, in a good way, because I think that's what my metabolism likes. It's got fuel to to keep me going all day long without carbs or protein in it. And then with my fatty coffees. And then I sit down to my one meal a day, and all throughout the day, that is what I'm pulling from as far as nutrition goes. It just works for me. And because I've got the fat fueling me throughout the day, I'm not jonesing. Plus, I'm used to it now. Once you get used to OMAD, it becomes a way of life. And as I was telling somebody, one of my clients today, I was saying that sometimes I feel I miss the bacon and eggs at noontime, but I only miss the bacon and eggs. I don't want to eat the bacon and eggs, and there's a difference there. Because I know that in a few hours I'm going to have my great big one meal. And you saw what I'm having. And then in addition to that, I am having my pork chop. And let me see what it says for my chronometer for today. It's kind of a really good readout. I'm very happy with it. So April 25th, I'm having today. Yeah, so this, you're seeing this a couple of weeks later. And I'm having so I'm having 1,458 calories. 1,458 calories. Love the chronometer because it just breaks it down, and it's great if you're a client because you can just send that and I got it. So 1,458 calories, 42.2 grams of protein, which is where I like that. Carbs, look at that, baby. 7.5, love it. And 140 grams of fat. And a meal like this will put me and keep me at my maintenance weight, which is lower than my range. So I don't know if I've got a new set point. I don't know. Tomorrow's my weigh-in day. But, yeah. So, and so what I'm having in addition to that salad and those green beans is the pork chop. I count 5 ounces of the pork chop, and I usually cut part of it off and give it to Greg because he can eat more than one, and I eat less than one. So that all works, and it's 1,458 calories, which seems to be someplace where my maintenance is. It's funny. I was watching Dr. Phil yesterday with the anorexic young lady who weighs 75 pounds, and she has 160 calories a day. Not good. And he said a woman for your age and height, she's 5'6", and she should weigh 115. He said you should be having between 2,000 and 2,400. And gosh, that seems like a lot to me. So I'm happy with my little bit less than 1,500. It carries me. It keeps me at the weight that I'm at now, and that's what matters. So that's how I am rolling with that. And that's what's happening in the keto world. Well, besides not joining Weight Watchers and showing you my foods, I'm just busy doing what I'm doing, and it all kind of works. I plan my food, and the day before, or actually I do it on Sunday before we go grocery shopping, so I know what's going to be on the menu, and it just all kind of works. So then I can buy the fresh produce and meats as we go along. It lasts throughout the week. Last night I had a taco salad, and it was very, very good. And Greg had the rest of the pound of the grass-fed burger as a burger with his pepper jack cheese on it, and I had the scrambled burger on my taco salad, and I actually put another tablespoon of oil onto it. It was very good with the sour cream. And then that Frontera jalapeno cilantro salsa that I found at Whole Foods that has 1 carb per 2 tablespoons. So I had 3 tablespoons of that. So I guess technically it was a carb and a half. So it was delicious. And then I had 4 tablespoons of Daisy sour cream, which I think was 2 carbs, and a Sabra, mini guacamole, and then 40 grams of real avocado on it as well, with 100 grams of organic romaine. I should have taken a picture of it. It was pretty. It was also very, very good. So how is your food addiction? How Has keto changed your food addiction? Do you find that having the extra fats and really working on keeping your foods wholesome and getting rid of artificial colors and ingredients and sweeteners and diet soda is helping you? Do you find that you're not like craving the old CRAP and junk food and standard American diet, also known as SAD entries, into your food plan? Does it work? It works for me. I don't crave the junky stuff. The only time I get pulled is when there is a pizza add-on, so I'm very glad for the Fathead pizza. Actually, it's the incredible keto pizza that we have on Saturday nights now with the prosciutto and also with the blue cheese and the goat cheese in the crumbles. And so what did I watch? I'm watching something kind of fast. Oh, it's an overweight documentary on Prime. And it is this Kevin James type of guy. He's kind of a fun guy. He weighs 351 pounds, I think. And he enters into this spa. It's the only place that will honor his 40-day fast. All the other places are like, no, thank you. Go away. We don't want you. You're a liability. So he found this spa with this doctor and kind of his medical assistant. And they do all kinds of charts and graphs, the printouts of everything, of what his markers are every time he comes in. And so he does a water fast, and he's using smart water because of the electrolytes. And he actually visits a lot of his friends, normal standard American diet eating type of friends that have cookouts. And one of them is Indian, I think. And they have this huge thing, and they just do all this food in front of him. And he's just having his water. Gosh, he does a great job. And so he's not losing as much weight as you think somebody, would lose that's not eating anything but drinking water. But what it's doing to his insides with the autophagy is just incredible. So I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know what his total is, but he certainly has looked at things in a different way. And he shows every time he does a pea stick. So keto is mentioned because of the keto pea sticks. And getting to that that purple color at the end. I've never done sticks myself. But anyway, it's just a really kind of fun video to watch. And hearing his emotions through the whole thing and what his body is telling him and the headaches and, different weeks. And they have it broken down into week, like days 3 to 7, what happens, days 7 to 15, what happens, and how, he's feeling at the top of his world. And it's just it's just another one of those fun things. It's free with my Amazon Prime. So why not? That's the sort of stuff that I like. So, but for me today, you saw my macros, 7.5 carbs. I'm still having green beans, even though it's a small portion. And I'm having that great big spinach salad that is just loaded with nutrients. And I will go back to my arugula and watercress added to it tomorrow night. I have that planned on my menu. But that's it for me from here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope your life is keto, whether you're measuring, whether you're whimsical and you just know how things work. Hallelujah, right? If it's working for you and you feel great and the scale is behaving, it all works. And that's why I did that video a while back in defense of however you do it. And I got so many different ways that people do it and how successful they are, how exciting it is. And it just all works. I love my keto community. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.